Welcome back to Calgary. Harry Cavanagh Arena here at Max Bell Center. Final game of the season for the Knights. Facing Southwest Zone for the second time this weekend. Southwest pick that one up and bring it into their own zone. Hender battling for it there with Campbell. Rolls out to Correa. Correa drops it into the corner for Campbell. Up the wall for Hender. Slips past him. And Southwest will come out of the zone. Good pinch, though, from Lamab. We'll put one on net. Ooh, good deflection. He was looking for that deflection from Hender. Tipped wide of the net. Southwest back the other way. Southwest over center. They'll dump that one in at the blue line and get to it first. Lamab pressing back there. Campbell strips the puck out. And a nice chip from Hender to Correa in the center of the ice. He'll make his way into the zone. Shot from an interesting angle. That one right into the glove of the goaltender. We'll get a face-off to his left. Bowman with the draw win there, but I think straight onto the stick of a Southwest player. Shot deflected there, high into the far corner. Tipped in front of the net, picked up by Bowman in front for Noonan. And that one ends up on the stick of Boyce at his own blue line. He'll pull over center and dump it in. Loose puck for Durecci. He'll decide to throw it at the net. Smart move, just about got it on the stick of Bowman. That puck came out. Knight's able to clear the zone quickly and get Boot back in there. Noonan picks up the loose puck. He's stripped of it. Sent cross ice. And the reverse pass across ice was behind the man. Noonan slips the hits there. He's able to get the puck deep, but Southwest send it back out to center ice. Still offside. Breen tries to dump it in the first time. He's able to get it in there the second time. And Kepler will toss it behind the net. It'll roll out to Reed at the blue line. He'll keep it in. Bouncing, rolling puck in the feet of Reed. Chipped back to the blue line. Frey will skate it wide and bring it back in. He's got some space in the slot. He'll fire it. Nice top shelf shot over the goaltender's glove. Great effort and great patience at the blue line to wait for the clearing of the zone. That puts the Knights up by one. Knights strike first early here in the first period. 1-0. That puck given away to Southwest. Battle for it at the wall. It gets pushed deep by Southwest. Southwest with possession. Nice pass out front. Ooh, that shot was just short of the net. Off the side. Penalty coming to the Knights. Kel Surprise. I would guess interference. There's going to be a charging penalty to Reed, apparently. 2-minute penalty. So the Knights will be the first ones on the penalty kill. Southwest with the man advantage with 12:26 to go here in the first. Campbell with the draw. He'll win that one to the wall. Southwest will pick up the puck, though, to the point. Shot off the leg of the goaltender. Thiago in net for us today. Southwest behind the net. Actually, that was a cross-crease pass, I think. Just missed. Now a shot from the goal line. Stepped in just barely at the point. Correa tries to pinch and press that out. Southwest able to keep it in the zone. Correa will get to it first. He's got pressure, though. He'll fire it cross ice and makes it out to center ice. And Southwest will regroup in their own zone. Southwest through center ice. That stretch pass was missed. We're going to call it icing. We're going to go back into their zone for the face-off with 1:12 left in the power play. Face-off to the left of the goaltender. Southwest with possession. They'll make their way out of the zone. Cross-ice passes behind the man. He'll recover it at center and dump it in. Boyce first to it in the corner. He's got pressure there from 15 and 20. Puck back to the point. Step in the referee's feet. Hender able to settle it, and he'll send it all the way down with 50 seconds left in the power play. Bouncing off Boyce to Durecci at center ice. He'll give it back to Boyce. Chip for Hender. He gets one to the back there. And Southwest will come back the other way. Southwest firing that one well wide of the net. Boyce will chip it to Hender. Hender's backhand is kept in at the blue line. Durecci challenging. Not dumped in behind the net. Hender pressing. He'll pick up the puck and send it all the way down the ice. Good lead there. Knights with fresh bodies with now 9 seconds remaining in the power play. That's going to be a giveaway to Green. He'll fire that one in, and Noonan will turn up the wheels chasing that puck down at the blue line. Big hit in front of the Southwest bench. Noonan with possession now at the blue line. He'll fire that one off the goalie's blocker into the corner. Noonan still pressing. Chip back to the point for Green. Green fires that one into traffic. It's blocked and into the corner. And Southwest will bring it back with some speed. Green keeping his man to the outside. Southwest around behind the net, looking for an open stick, not finding it. Loose puck. Campbell couldn't get a piece of it. And Southwest turn and fire that one into the corner. Frey will get to it first. They'll have trouble with pressure, and Campbell will come to the rescue to Gow. Gow chips that one out of the zone. It was out in front of Noonan, but he couldn't get there. He's going to change. Campbell will press now. He bumps that one right at the goal. And goaltender will jump on it for a face-off to his right with 9:27 to go here in the first period. Kepler with the win, push back to Maine. Maine, one too many dustings at the blue line. It's tipped off his stick, and Southwest are back the other way. No shot. Sent back across through the crease, all the way out to the point, kept in. And Kepler will chip that one to Reed as Reed carries some speed out. Partial 2-on-1. Oh, a little too high with that shot into the glove. Goalie holds on to it. Would have liked to see that one into the legs with a rebound for Bridges, who was out in front. But a shot nonetheless on net. We get a face-off to the right of the goaltender. Kepler will take the draw. He's got Reed and Bridges up front with him. Maine and Lamab on defense. Kepler off of Spencer's skate to his stick. He fires it short side and beats the goaltender, I think, under the blocker there. So it's 2-1 all of a sudden for the Knights. Knights will get fresh legs out on the ice. 2-0 the score now. Even strength. Hender there now with possession. Gives it to Correa. A nice pass. Tried to find Campbell in front. It was just out of his reach. Hender now back to Durecci. Durecci will push it to the hash marks for Correa, who pushes it behind the net. Hender intercepts that one. He's got some space. Nice move behind the net. He just over-deked it and recovered, sent the puck to the crease in the far corner now. He'll chase. Kept in at the blue line by Lamab. Shot right on, by Boyce. Shot right on net there. And goaltender able to hold on to that one. We'll get a face-off to the right of the goaltender. Southwest with possession. West racing for it. There's going to be a icing call there. A big hit at center ice. Got a reaction from the bench. 8 minutes to play here in the first period. Faceoff will be back in Southwest zone, right of the goaltender. Knights win the draw. Back to Green. He's got two in front of him, but gets it to the net. Ooh, rebound for Campbell right in front. Couldn't catch the inside of the post. Frey was able to pinch and keep that puck in play. Hender, I think, kept that in zone. Yes, he did. Only briefly, though. Southwest regrouping in their own zone. Knights had to check up. Southwest with a bit of speed here. Frey flat-footed. Great save from the goaltender. Double great save from... and the pass from Campbell is out of the reach of Noonan up at the blue line. Face off to the left of Thiago. A couple of big saves there for the goaltender. Southwest, back to the point. Shot through traffic, bounces off his own player. Recovered and sent deep. Frey will pick up that puck. He's got some traffic there, but he's able to get through it. They'll send it cross ice onto the stick of the Southwest player in the neutral zone, right at center. Southwest will come back the other way. They'll dump that one in. Frey will be forced to go back for it. Chips it to the opposite corner for Noonan. Noonan will reverse it again, and that'll be right onto the stick of Southwest. Kapler this time behind his own net. He'll ring it around. Sorry, that was Green. Green will ring it around to Gal. Gal battling. Southwest pushes it behind the net for Green. Green to Noonan. He'll chip it out of the zone for Bowman. Bowman gets a stick on it. He'll battle for it. Pushes that player off the puck. Gets a stick on it, centers it, but nobody in front apart from Southwest. Nice pass to Gal. Gal with a couple of moves there. Gets the backhand on the goaltender, but a good save. Gal still with possession. Looking for a stick in front. Oh, he looked for Bowman on the far post. Bowman wasn't expecting it. Kept in at the blue line. Noonan battling for it. He'll send it deep. Couldn't get all of it. Bowman's going to get a penalty for boarding. Bowman will go. Calling that a hitting from behind penalty. Not great, because that will carry over to next year. So that will do it for Bowman. His season is over. 6 minutes into the game here. Kepler pushes that one out of the zone as the Knights are on the penalty kill. Boyce will pick that one up, and he'll send it down the ice, deflected off the shoulder of Southwest. They'll go back behind their own net with that one. Cross ice passes to no one. Kepler reading that one. Southwest able to jump on it, though, and send it into the zone. Faceoff will come back into Southwest territory. It was an icing call. Gray picks that one up at his own blue line. He'll fire that one cross ice and all the way down the ice with about a minute remaining in the power play on the Bowman penalty. It was a 2-minute hit from behind. If he's lucky, might not come with a suspension. Likely will, though. Correa with a great pinch, pressure at the blue line. He'll turn that over and get a partial breakaway. Ooh, good shot, but a better save. And it remains 2-0. Southwest now back the other way. Missing the pass there. That one's going to be called icing again as it was from the wrong side of the center line. And the faceoff will come back into Southwest territory. I think it's working. Southwest pressing through the blue line here. They give the puck away to Maine there. Pressure from Boyce. And try again, this time giving it up to Maine again. He'll cross ice to Boyce, who takes it off the wall and sends it down the ice. Southwest deep in their own zone. Pressured by Campbell. They'll find an open man on the boards. And two shoulder to shoulder as the penalty comes to an end. Correa will push it back to Maine. Maine up the wall into Southwest territory. Cross ice pass is picked up by Southwest. Boyce will keep the man to the outside. Battle for it with Boyce. Will get the puck back and carry it out of the zone. He's got Correa in front of him and Campbell with him. He'll carry it over the blue line. Fires that one high over the net. Campbell picks up the loose puck. He's got pressure. They'll try and center it for Hender. It caught a piece of the stick there, just couldn't control it. Correa to Hender now. Hender tries to make a move around that player. He gets stripped of it, and Southwest are able to push it out to center ice. Both will dump it in, and Correa will give chase. Hender will go for a change, as will the rest of the line. Good skate from Noonan, able to keep it alive in the zone. Southwest now back at circle, the dot of the circle there. They'll get it out to center. Durecci's dump or pass attempt off an ankle and into the zone, into his own zone. Gal at center ice now with possession. He'll dump that one in on net. Big rebound there. Pressure from Lamab. Cross ice pass to 17. He picks it up and tries to make his way around Breen. Breen gets a stick on it, deflects it wide of the net. That puck picked up by Breen again. And the shot from the point. He'll send it out to center ice. Breen with another opportunity. Sends it to Noonan. It was under his stick. I'm going to wave off the icing. Southwest behind their own net, looking for an outlet pass. And find it eventually, but bouncing puck. Bridges nearly sneaks away with it there. It comes back to the point for Maine. He'll dump it all the way around behind the net. Noonan chasing it. Reed, nice stick check there. Takes possession. Sent out in front for Bridges. It was out of his reach. Southwest will rip it around the wall for Maine. Maine will dump it back down low for Bridges. Bridges to Reed. Reed tries to turn and fire. There was a stick in his way, though. Couldn't get it off. Oh, and Kapler picks up the rebound at a bad angle. Short side again on the goaltender. And that'll make it 3-0 for the Knights. Face off at center ice, same group. Reed will carry that one over the blue line. Fire is deflected, just wide of the net. Bridges trying to collect it there. Southwest let it roll out to the point. Maine tries to catch Bridges cross ice. And Kepler now battling for the corner to Bridges, going through the crease. Doesn't hit anyone, makes it out to the point. Nice pass from Maine to Reed. Reed tries to find Kepler on the far post. Gray battling for it at the blue line. Blown offside. I don't think it was. Touched on the inside of the zone. But needless to say, it'll be blown down. We'll have a face-off across from the southwest bench. Nope, it's going to be inside, right of the goaltender. Campbell with the draw. He's got Hender and Correa up front with him, Durecci and Boyce on defense. Roll back to Boyce. Boyce off the wall for Correa. To Hender. To Correa. Soft one back to the point is intercepted. And Southwest with a bit of speed will come back the other way. That's going to be a hooking call on Boyce. The load penalty coming. And Southwest will go back on the power play. Pardon me, it'll be even strength. With 31.6 seconds remaining here in the first period. Campbell battling for it. Southwest able to get it back to the point. Shot at the goaltender, bouncing puck in front. Campbell picks up the loose puck. And be cautious with it, puts it into open space, and then skates back into it. He's stripped of it, though, at the Southwest blue line. And Southwest will come back the other way with some speed. Making it around the defenseman just barely. Not with any kind of strong shot, but rolling it towards the goaltender. Thiago ready for it. He'll cover it up, and we'll get a face-off to his left. With 7 seconds remaining here in the first period. That one whistled down. Well, there's no buzzer in here. End of the period. And that will be it for the moment. Period number 2 set to get started. 3-0, the Knights lead. 4-on-4 for at least a minute 10. No, you only get a sponsorship if you donate something. Your time doesn't count. Michelle Gow taking over on the clock for us. Southwest with a shot from the point is wide, but they'll pick up the puck behind the net, chipping it out to the point again. On your side here. Bouncing puck, slips through Frey there. Southwest out in front. Couple of whacks at it in front of the goaltender, and they're able to put that one behind Thiago, not for lack of trying on his part. A little bit of weak defending there. And Southwest will get one back here. So 3-1 with 14:23 to play in the second period. Even strength still will remain 4-on-4. Face off won by the Knights. Durecci at center ice. He'll dump that one in. And Lemab playing up front with Gow. Southwest able to connect a few passes through the neutral zone. Over. Nice glove, a nice blocker save there by Tiago. Given away to Maine. Maine will turn that up the ice with some speed. He's got Gal with him. Trying to walk around that defender. He's able to center a pass. Southwest not able to get it out. Oh, great pass from Durecci to Gal there on the far post. Goalie was ready for it, though. Out of his crease, making himself big. Makes the save and he'll hold on to it. A nice pass there from Durecci, though. A good effort from the Knights. 7 seconds remain in the power play here for Southwest. Gal will battle that one into the corner. He'll come up with possession. Oh, had the puck roll on him as he was trying to pass it in front. Bray from the point into feet. Gal with the backhand, just wide of the net. Bridges to Lemab, who tried to find Gal in front. It was close, just under the stick. And Southwest back the other way. Green now, behind his own net. Pressure from both. He gets it to Bridges. Bridges will send it out to center ice. Ends up on the stick of Frey. He'll carry it into the zone. Reed in front of him. Makes a nice move, but pays the price for it. Kepler spinning. He's got a stick tied up in his feet. No penalty, but Southwest will come up with the puck. They're going to flip it high. Frey with a glove on it. He'll put it in front of Reed. Reed for Bridges. Chip back to Reed. Reed with some space in the slot now. He'll fire it. Goaltender made a good save there off the face into his own glove. And we'll get some fresh legs out there for both teams. 12:33 to play here in the second. 3-1 to score. Knights ahead by 2. Good face-off win there by the Knights. Could have probably played advantage, but that one gets waived. And Southwest forced to put a new centerman into the mix. Kepler wins that draw cleanly. Shot through traffic, deflected. Goaltender on it. It's a bit loose there. He's able to hold on, though, and cover it up for a face-off. We'll get another face-off in the same spot to his right. Kepler with the draw win. He stands on the shot. And Bridges will pick up the loose puck. Wrap around. Reed out in front. Tries to put it past the goaltender. It was just wide there. Kept in by Maine. Maine off of Reed. That was a pretty high shot. And Southwest will come up with a penalty there for head contact. 88 going to the box. 18 going to the box. The Knights will go on the power play for 2 minutes. Face off to the left of the Southwest goaltender. Reed picks that one up in the corner, centers it for Bridges. It was out of his reach. And Southwest able to push it back to the Knights' blue line. Maine dangerously trying to play that one through the middle of the ice. It ends up behind his goal. Southwest with possession. Good stick check from Kepler. Bridges picks up the loose puck. He'll walk around the defender. Chips it in front. Off the goaltender. Bouncing puck. Nearly gets the rebound. Kepler's going to pick up a penalty here for head contact as well. So that will negate the power play. It was a 4-minute penalty for 18. This one might be 2 if we're lucky. Face-off will go back into the Knights zone. And it will be a 2-minute head contact penalty to Kepler. Campbell wins the draw to Breen. Breen will put it behind the nets for Hender. And Durecci finds Campbell. Campbell to Breen. Breen will send it back cross ice in front of Hender. Nice pass there. Simon makes a nice move around the defender. Still with possession. Puts it out front. Oh, Campbell had a stick on it but couldn't swing through. He was tied up, and Southwest will come back the other way now. 2-on-2. Shot easily handled by Tiago. Southwest pick up the puck again, and they're lucky to keep it in play there at the blue line as it was a high pass and a bouncing puck when it hit the ice. Campbell has that one end up in front of him. He's got Green on the far side. Green makes a nice move, but should have been offside. Couldn't call it. Green fires one wide of the net. It'll end up with Campbell down below the goal line for Hender. Hender with possession, looking for an open stick. He'll continue to skate through. Carries it all the way across the blue line. Centers the pass, but it's picked off by Southwest. Come back the other way with it. Still 4-on-4 even strength here. Looked like he was short. Southwest out of the corner. Thwarted by Maine from progressing too far across the crease. And Tiago was able to make the save and hold on to it for the faceoff. 38 seconds remain in the penalty to the Knights. They'll go on the power play after that. For about a minute and a half. Checked in at the blue line. And a nice pass into the slot. Nice a bit of sleep on that one there. Tiago forced to make a big save. 10:05 to play here in the second, about halfway through the game. Noonan with the draw. Southwest come up with it. They'll dump that one back into the corner. Noonan, took a swing at it. Maine forced to play it in the far corner to Correa. Correa tries to send it for Noonan, but it was a soft pass and kept in at the blue line. Gray battling for it now in the corner. He's got Correa there with him. Penalty over. Kepler out of the box. Oh, Maine tries to find Kepler, but it was well behind him. And that will be icing. We'll come back into our own zone for a faceoff next to Tiago, left of him this time. New line out there. Campbell will take the draw. Campbell wins it cleanly to Boyce. Boyce has pressure. He'll drag it behind the net for Durecci. Durecci will send it forward to Lamab. Nice bumper pass there to Campbell. Campbell jostled there at the blue line. He'll dump it in and chase it. Gets there. Loose puck to Southwest in the slot. He'll send it all the way down. Tiago leaving it there for Boyce. Boyce behind his own net. He'll find Campbell. No, he won't. He'll stretch it to Gal. Nice bumper pass to Lamab. Lamab makes it around the defender. Fires a shot. It was just deflected at the last minute, wide of the net. Good shot from Durecci there. No traffic. Goaltender did well, but it was a big rebound, and the Knights collect it. Durecci pushing deep. Southwest. It rolls to Campbell at the point. He'll walk in, fire that one just wide of the net. Back to the point for Boyce. Sending it back deep. Southwest will send it back out to the blue line. Boyce has that one roll under his stick with pressure. He'll recover it and carry it back the other way with speed. Bounces off him. Kepler with a shot. Sorry, but the camera work there. That was deflected off a leg wide. It's now even strength. Boyce does well to get back and protect that from being a open breakaway. Battle here at the top of the circle. Bridges will come away with it. He's got Reed. He'll send it cross ice for Reed. Reed taking it wide. He'll backhand it in front. Big rebound for Kepler. Gets a good shot off with the goaltender in position. Makes a nice save and holds on to it for a faceoff. .7:41 to go here in the second. 3-1 the score for the Knights. Face-off deep in Southwest territory. Kepler with the draw. He's got Reed and Bridges up front with him. Reed battling for it now. It's chipped off the wall Ray gets a one-timer off on a rolling puck wide into the short side corner here. Southwest able to get a stick on it at the blue line, tipping it around Breen. Ray, bouncing puck. Reed collects it and settles it. He'll carry it forward, gives it to Kepler, who is just in offside. It was very close. That one whistled down. A nice thought and a good pass. Just a hair late there. So the faceoff will come outside the circle. And okay, it's going to be in the opposite corner of the neutral zone, right in front of Southwest bench. Kepler wins that draw cleanly. Back to Green. Cross ice to Frey. Frey puts it off a leg, and Southwest will get a backhander on net. Thiago ready for it. Green now. Second attempt is still kept in. Bridges battling for it. Southwest able to dump it back deep. Reed battling there. Big hit. Shot from the point into traffic. Number 14 from Southwest tried to get a deflection and get it behind Thiago. He did not. That shot is missed and tipped wide of the net still. Puck out to Reed. Reed chips it forward. Bridges jumps out. Tries to jump forward with it. It'll get stripped off of his stick, and Southwest will come back the other way. Drop pass. Lots of room. Good save. Loose puck in front. It's tossed next to the net. And looks like Southwest will get a penalty here. Yep. It'll be big number 14 for interference. Aha. Didn't think we'd make it through this game without an interference call. There it is. Face-off will come back into Southwest territory. 6:25 to play. The Knights go on the power play again for 2 minutes. Campbell with the draw. Campbell with the draw. Southwest will push it out to the point. Kept in by Hender. Gets a shot from the point. Pardon me, that's Lamab. My mistake. 10, 11, 6, 7, whatever. Face-off will try that again from the same spot. Campbell wins it to Hender on the wall. Gives it back to Campbell. Campbell behind the net. Ooh, just rolled off his stick. Ends up on the stick of Hender. He'll push it back down for Campbell. Campbell behind the net. Battling for it. Quick lost the puck. It was stripped, but he'll get it back to Hender again. Hender now. Looking for a Correa across the crease, or across the slot. It was intercepted, so Boyce will go back for it in his own zone. That one rolls off his stick. He'll recover, pushing it up the wall, but it's right onto the stick of Southwest. Deflected, off the legs. Hudson able to push it up for Hender. Hender was able to get a stick on it, but only just as it comes out of the zone. Southwest pushing hard here. Knights with the power play for another minute 4, but not looking like it there for the last 20 seconds or so. Get some fresh legs out there. Face-off will be to the right of Thiago. 5:29 left to play here in the second period. Clean win by Noonan behind his own net. Green up to Gow. Gow will go cross ice to Maine. Maine for Noonan is in his skates. He recovers it. Gives it back to Lamab. A nice pass there. Gow now in the corner. Centers for Maine, but it was intercepted by the defender in front of the net. Lorecki will send that one to Maine at the blue line. Maine digging for it there. He's got Gow behind the net. He'll drop it for Gow. Gow tries to center to Noonan. It was intercepted and trickles into the wall. Maine picks it up, though. He'll walk. Oh, tried to give it to Noonan. It was intercepted again. Back to Green at the point. Oh, nice try. He was looking for Noonan's stick there. The tip just wide of the net. Maine battling for it. He'll give it away to the Southwest player behind him that he didn't know was there. Southwest will dump it in as they cross the center line. No icing. Big hit there from Breen. Puck for Noonan. He'll skate for it. Able to chip it around the defender at the blue line. Center, pardon me. Southwest recover, though, and they'll come back the other way here. Good skate by Durecci. He'll send that one up to Kepler. Kepler makes a nice move, gets dragged down. Gal with the shot. Ooh, a good save by the goaltender. Southwest will touch it, and they'll have the penalty applied. 2-minute likely for tripping. Still 3-1. Face-off will be to the right of the Southwest goaltender. 2 minutes for tripping is the call. With 4 minutes remaining here in the second period, face-off to the right of the Southwest goaltender. Kepler wins it clean. Lemab able to keep it in. He'll send it in deep. Didn't like the shot opportunities. Back to the point, right back to Kepler. Kepler walking into the slot. He's got Spencer in front of him. Needed to shoot there. Elected to pass instead to Lemab. Southwest behind their own net with some space. Frey not able to keep it into the blue line. I don't think he was expecting that one. Bridges gets that one checked off his stick. And Frey will pick up the loose puck. He's got pressure. Missing the pass to Reed by a few feet. It's sent back. Kepler will pick that one up in the neutral zone off of the skate of Lemab and carry it over the blue line. He'll backhand it for Bridges, who gets a stick on it, but not enough to direct it at the net. Down low now, Southwest will get it out of the zone. Past Frey. And they'll get to it first, behind the net. Good defending, though, by both defensemen. Eliminating both options. Frey gets the puck back, and he'll carry it forward. He'll elect to carry it himself, chips it into the zone. It's a little late there. Campbell had to stop. So Southwest has a bit of room to work with. They'll give it to Correa, though, at the far ringette, who drops it back to Durecci. Durecci with a shot. It's deflected into the near corner. Southwest will rip it up to the point. Fanning on it, though, and Frey's got some space. He'll fire it. That one deflects off the goaltender's stick up and over the glass. So got a whistle and a face-off to his left. Nope, they're going to go to his right. Okay. Campbell will take the draw. He's got Hender and Correa up front with him. Boyce and Durecci on defense. Still 29 seconds left in the power play for the Knights. Campbell still battling for it there. It ends up at the wall for Correa. He makes a move around, tries to drop it to Campbell, but it slips off his stick and it'll be sent all the way down. Durecci with some pressure on him. He'll try to evade. He's stripped of the puck. Campbell will try a stretch pass for Correa. It's intercepted at center ice and sent right back in by Southwest. Durecci gets stick check there. Couldn't get the puck off, but he'll recover it and leaves it for Campbell in the corner. That one deflects high. Sent out to center ice. Correa tries to make a sneaky move around the defender. Didn't quite get there. Knights now back at their own ringette. Boyce with a big turn. Nice pass to Correa at center ice. Correa around the defender. He'll look for a stick in front as he comes around to the near corner. Still with possession. He walks into the slots. Ooh, his shot just wide of the net. Hender now battling for it at the half marks. Gives it to Campbell. Back to the point for Boyce. Boyce with his shot off the blocker of the goaltender, back into the corner. Hender battling for it. Southwest able to get it past the defense and out to center ice. Frey will make a few moves, delay, and get into the zone, but he's got 3 players on him there and needs some help. Still battling for it. Southwest finally get a stick on it and send it in deep. Breen will go back for it. Nice pass to Frey. Frey's cross-ice pass is behind Noonan. They'll run over a man. Gal ends up with it on his stick and chips it past the defender. Ooh, cross-ice pass for Maine was just out of reach. Maine recovers it, though. They'll have to battle for it. Southwest with possession now. Pass behind the man. Breen with a good hit. Puck stays in the zone. Only briefly, though. It's now dropped outside the blue line. Comes back to Frey. Across to Breen. Breen's pass intercepted. No offside call, so the Knights will continue to press. Frey keeps it in at the blue line. He'll chip it down low for Maine. Maine not expecting it. Back to Frey again. Shot. No traffic in front. Puck at the near hash marks, chipped up to the blue line. Penalty likely coming to Gow there. Boarding is the call. He's going to get a 2-minute penalty for that with 2 seconds remaining here in the second period. Knights will go back on the penalty kill. And the face-off will be left of Tiago. Bridges picks up that loose puck. They're going to call it a glove pass, maybe? Nope, pardon me. That's the end of the period, obviously. We don't have a buzzer here, so blown down. Take a brief break here for the second intermission and come back for the third right away. Puck drop for the third. Ends up under Kepler. Southwest will pick up that puck and sneak past the defenders at the blue line. Kepler on a good back check there. Lamab up the wall. Kept in at the blue line. No shot. They'll send it deep. It'll end up behind the net. Far hash marks now, and now to the far point. Minute 35 remaining in the power play. Tricky puck to handle there. Bridges pressing. The one-timer is missed there off a skate. Recovered, though. He'll walk to the net. Yeah, no one challenging him there. He'll get a shot and handcuff the goaltender who wasn't really expecting it there. He got a piece of it, but it rolls past him, and it's now a 3-2 game. That will negate the penalty. Back to even strength with 14:21 to go here in the third. 3-2 game now. Just one goal separates both teams. Kepler wins the draw forward. That pass is skipped around the forwards, and Southwest will dump it in deep. They'll probably be re-energized here, now being within one. Bridges gets a stick on it, but he's stripped of it. Kepler will recover it and get it out in front of Reed, who's got a partial breakaway here. He'll fire one over the shoulder of the goaltender. Glove side, great shot from an interesting angle. And it finds the back of the net, so that's now back to a 2-goal lead. Even strength goal to get us back up by 2. Nice shot by Reed. And with 14:03 remaining in the third, Knights will get a new line up front. Southwest with a bit of room here, looking dangerous. Shot on net off the blocker of the goaltender. Rebound off the side of the net. Campbell chips it up the wall for Correa. Correa's cross-ice pass is going to be icing. She is. So we'll come back into our own zone for the face-off. To the right of Tiago. Campbell will take the draw. Correa and Hender up front with him. Lamab and Gray on defense. Southwest will get waved out of the circle. Try that again. Campbell wins it cleanly to the wall for Frey. Frey will chip it up to the Campbell. Campbell gets it to the point, but not out. Frey ends up sending it to the point. Through traffic, loose puck. Good save by Terzak. Bouncing puck. Southwest will get another chance at it. This time, Tiago puts the glove out, grabs onto it. We'll get a face-off again to his right. Southwest will put out a new line. Knights will not. Campbell with the draw. Ray with the loose puck. He'll push it around to Lemab. Lemab flips it to Hender. Hender's bouncing puck is picked off by Southwest. Shot on net was just wide. And Frey forced to battle in the corner again. Campbell helping out there. He'll press and push the puck forward. Comes back to Frey. Frey for Correa. Pinching defenseman picked that pass off. And Hender able to intercept that one in the slot. They'll make their way back. Correa now in possession at the blue line. He'll make a move and put Hender offside. And then pass it behind Lemab. Lemab will come back for it. Chips it to Hender. Hender will try and flip it off the wall for Correa. It's intercepted. And Lemab will be the last man back. We'll send it across. That's going to be ice offside for sure as Southwest step in before their teammate makes it out of the zone. We'll get a face-off in the neutral zone here in front of the Knights bench. 4-2 to score, 12:26 to play in the third period. Noonan with the draw. It'll end up on the stick of Gal. He'll push it to the defenseman for Southwest. Throw it into the zone. Boyce back behind his own net. His breakout pass intercepted. Maine tried to chip it to Noonan streaking through. Didn't get there. Tiago pushes the rolling puck into the corner. Noonan up to Maine. Maine chips it around the defender. Not out of the zone, though. And Durecci now battling for it in the corner with two Southwest players. He'll get some support. Maine this time with some room in front of him. He'll carry it out of the zone. Flips it around the first defender, but not the second. It's given to Durecci at the blue line. He sees it's open ice and walks it in. Shot is off a shin, though, and back goal to Southwest. Durecci coming back to put a shoulder into the player with the puck. Loose puck in the slot now from Maine. He'll chip it away from pressure, skate back onto it, and he'll make his way into the zone. Tries to center a pass. It's off a skate. Pops up. He is out of gas after a fairly long shift. Green makes a nice play to push it deep, but Southwest will send it back out to center ice. Gray tries to catch Reed crossing through the slot to center the ice there. He wasn't able to. Southwest will get possession, dump it all the way down. Will be icing. They'll come back into their zone for a face-off to the right of the goaltender. Reed, Bridges, and Kapler out front. Kapler will take the draw. He'll win it to the wall. Southwest is first to it. Kept at the line by Green, but not in the zone. That pass off the skate of Bridges. Frey with a nice turn to Reed. Reed with a shot just wide of the net. Bridges couldn't get the rebound off the back wall. And Kepler now battling for it. It pushes out through the slot. Southwest first to it. They'll send it out to center ice. And now Frey at his own ringette will find Reed. Reed has Bridges and Green far side. Nice pass. And Green will dump that one in. It slips through Reed there at the hash marks or at the ringette. And Frey will be forced to play it again. Through traffic. Bridges with a nice pass to Reed. Reed walking in. He's got some room. He'll slip it around the goaltender. Pops it up over top as that puck dropped in front of him nicely as he made his way through traffic. That will make it 5-2. A nice effort there and a good pass from Bridges to get him going. Good effort by the defense as well, pushing that puck forward. Senators up, Knights up by 3. Senators are well and gone done this year. U16 double A team that Spencer's brother plays for. Campbell over the blue line. Puck on the stick of Correa. He'll get a shot off. It's deflected. Bouncing puck. Lamab able to keep it in the zone. He was just about beaten there. Only briefly, though. It'll trickle out to center, and Southwest will skate onto it. Partial breakaway. Boyce able to just get enough pressure on that one to thwart a decent shot. Shot nonetheless, and Terzak able to get a piece of it, sending it wide. Loose puck. Hender will push it out to center. Campbell trying to skate into it. He's getting some help from the linesman there, but Southwest still in possession. They'll bring it back the other way. Lamab separates the man from the puck, but only briefly. And the shot into the glove of Thiago. He bobbles it slightly, but holds on for a face-off. Face-off will be to his right. Fresh set of legs out there for both teams, with 9:12 remaining in the third period. Noonan will take the draw. He'll win that one back into the corner for Durecci. Durecci has 2 on him there. And he's able to push it forward for Maine. Maine couldn't hold on to it, though. He had a stick hanging right off of him. No centering pass. That's intercepted by the Knights. And now Gow back the other way finds Grayson Maine with some speed on the wide side. He gets dragged down. No call. That was a slip right into the ribs there, it looked like, but no call. Southwest back the other way. Durecci drags his man wide. No shot. Loose puck in front for Gow. Gow with a backhand pass attempt for Noonan. It was off a skate and back into the slot. He'll pick it up again and have another attempt at it. He'll send it out in front of Reed skating into it. Reed gets stick check there. Noonan will drop back for the puck. He's got a bit of room. Slips past the defender. Tries to get it to Reed. Bouncing puck for Reed again into space for Frey from Bridges. Frey with a shot. It's deflected into the corner. Noonan to Bridges. Bridges will dump it in behind the net, and Lamab will pinch in. He'll get away from traffic, but a rolling, bouncing puck he couldn't handle. Frey goes down trying to play it. And Reed back in time to make a good defensive play. Not technically a breakaway there. Frey now carrying it over the red line. He'll chip it far side for Bridges. Skips over his stick. He'll delay. Reed keeps it in at the blue line, puts it off of Frey. And it looks like Bridges will pick up a penalty for head contact. Okay. Frey taking one off the leg. He has not had much luck this year with that. He's taken a few shots from his own team. So, Southwest back on the power play. Not a great call in my opinion, but a call nonetheless. Knights will have to deal with it. Southwest at the hash marks. Shot is deflected wide into the far corner. Southwest picked that one up. The center again, this time connecting that pass, but it floats over the net. Durecci battling for it in the corner. Centered pass is sent back to the point. Awkwardly received and sent into the corner. No shot. Boyce battling for it. He'll keep it in the corner. Sent cross ice. Good block there by Reed. That's out of the zone for sure. No, they're calling that fair. Durecci now will send it all the way down the ice if he's got some room and make certain to get it all the way down. We'll get some fresh bodies out there. Hender and Correa off the bench up front. Southwest bobbling it there. So Hender getting a stick on it, but Southwest recover and are making their way to the net. Green with a good stick check, takes the man to the corner. Tiago up for the challenge. He'll cover that puck up and get us a face-off to his right. Bit of a late stick there by Southwest. No penalty. And the face-off, pardon me, will be to the left of Tiago. A head contact penalty of 4 minutes to Bridges. That's, wow, okay. Didn't see that coming. Off the draw, that one rolls to Tiago. He'll cover that one up. We'll do it again from the same spot. Ender with the draw. He'll battle that one's in the feet. Correa will go back for it into the corner. And they'll get enough on it to push it to the point, but not out. Puck rolls behind the net. 20 for Southwest picks that one up. He's looking for an open stick. All he has is up the wall. It's dumped back down below the net. Chipped up, and Correa will get there first. He'll skate it forward. Flips it to Hender. Hender with a nice move around the defender. Back to Correa, right in front of the net all by himself. Couldn't quite get enough stick on it to get it past the goaltender. Goaltender ready for it there. He'll cover it up and get a face-off to his left. Nice pressure from Hender and Correa there to get it into the zone. Still 2:26 remaining in the head contact penalty. 5:54 to play here in the third. 5-2 to score. Knights up by 3. Loose puck. Southwest will come back the other way with it. And they'll walk around Boyce. Lemab able to get a stick on that. No penalty, fortunately. And no goal on the wraparound either. Looks like Tiago got a foot on it. Great effort from him there. And the Knights are able to dump it down the ice with now 2 minutes remaining in the penalty to Bridges. Dare I say, Goon Bridges. Boyce knocks that one down to his stick and sends it out of the zone. A minute 46 left now in the penalty. Southwest behind their own net. Given away to Campbell. Flipped off the pass there. Campbell nearly giving it back. Loose puck at the side of the net. Campbell will recover it again. He'll send it up the wall, but not with enough pace to go back to Boyce. Boyce will have to back out in the defensive position. Shot through Lemab. Good save by Tiago. Big rebound. So apparently we're going to get a cross-checking penalty to Lemab. So that'll be a 2-man advantage now to Southwest with a minute 21 remaining in the original penalty to Bridges. Face-off will be to the right of Tiago. Noonan, the only forward up front here. We'll have Breen and Durecci on defense. Noonan wins that to Durecci. Durecci to the point. Couldn't get it out. Shot through traffic off the leg of Tiago. Behind the net. Southwest to it. Set up in the corner. Intercepted pass. Kept in at the blue line. Down low. Into traffic. That one off the crossbar. Southwest will try again. Breen pressing there. Southwest now with some space. Looking for a shot. It's deflected wide. Wraparound attempt is not going to work. Tiago well ready for that. Shot from the slot. Tiago with a great save. Through some traffic. Into his crest. He'll hold on to it for a face-off. Still 42 seconds remaining in the penalty to Bridges. And a 2-man advantage for Southwest. Reed will be the forward on this particular penalty kill now. He'll take the draw with Durecci and Breen still on defense. Breen kicks that one into the corner for Durecci. Durecci's stick tied up. Still battling for it, though. He'll kick it into the corner to himself, pushing it up the wall through the point. Cross-ice pass. Southwest at the far hash marks. That dump out pass to the defenseman is missed. And that will leave 20 seconds remaining in the 2-man advantage. Stretch pass is made. Southwest at their own blue line. And they push forward now, getting around Durecci. Tiago doing well to block the short side shot. And he'll hold on to it for a face-off. Another one probably to his right. You betcha. 8 seconds remain in the 2-man advantage. Kepler will come out to take the draw. Frey and Boyce on defense. It's Boyce throwing it to the blue line, kept in by Southwest. Shot is off Tiago into the near corner. And Boyce will get a hold of it, chip it out to center. As Bridges comes out of the box, nearly picking off that dump out attempt. He'll keep it. Gets his shoulder from behind. And Southwest will push it to the Knights' blue line. A penalty is coming. Nice pass to Reed. Reed able to chip it into the zone. He'll push it out in front, but it's touched by Southwest. And a penalty will be assessed. With 14 seconds remaining in the second Knights penalty, it'll be 4-on-4 for 14 seconds. With 3:01 remaining in the period. Faceoff will be deep in Southwest territory, left of the goaltender. Knights will go onto the power play in 14 seconds. Kepler wins with the draw. He wins it cleanly to Boyce. Blast from Frey. Good shot. Big rebound, but it ends up on a Southwest stick. Frey will turn that one back the other way. Battle at center ice here. Kepler will bring it forward. Makes a nice move around the defender. He's got some space now. He's going to elect to walk around. Tries the wraparound. Didn't quite work. Loose puck in front now. Southwest recognizing they're shorthanded. They'll send it all the way down. Minute 33 remain in the power play. 2:31 to go in the period. Frey softly to Boyce. Frey will pick up the pass. Essentially that he made to himself, I guess. And took that one to Reed at the blue line. Reed drops it for Correa. Blast there into the crest of the goaltender. Good save. He's in the right position for it. And we'll get another face-off deep in Southwest territory. This one again to the left of the goaltender. Minute 16 left in the power play. 2:17 left to go in the period. 5-2 to score. Still in favor of the Knights. One to the wall, tip back to Lemab. No traffic in front. He's waiting for some traffic. He'll fire it. Tries to tap it off Campbell there. It was a smart play. Southwest will recover and send it out to center ice and into Knights territory. Lemab to Green. Green. His pass is behind Campbell. And Southwest will pick that one up and send it all the way down. 50 seconds remaining in the power play. Minute 50 in the period. Green through traffic for Correa. Just makes it around the defender. Campbell will pick up the loose puck and bring it back the other way. He's got Hender in front. Quick check there. He'll have to keep it in the corner. Correa gets to it. Sent back to the point for Lemab. Lemab just able to keep it in as he was pinching. Puck drops for Campbell. Campbell not able to get a shot off. Bouncing, rolling puck. He'll recover that one there and try and center it for... It'll end up on the stick of Correa. Correa drops it in the feet of Lemab, who has to drop it and back out of the zone. Correa brings it in offside, and we'll get a face-off across the ice from the Southwest bench, I believe. Nope, it'll be right here in front of the Southwest bench with 8 seconds remaining in the power play and a minute 9 remaining in the period. So Southwest calling a timeout. Referees obviously not been told that this tournament allows it. Knights bench agreeing that yes, timeouts are permitted, so they will allow it. Minute 9 remaining, 8 seconds left in that power play for the Knights. Timeout over. Minute 9 left to go here in the third. Noonan will take the draw. Bridges and Reeder out front with him. Durecci and Boyce on defense. Loose puck for Durecci. Chip to Bridges. Sent across to Noonan. Noonan drops it for Gow. Sorry, that's Gow, not Reed. And Gow gets a shot off. It's deflected, I believe, up over the glass. And we'll get a face-off now to the right of the goaltender with 59.5 seconds remaining. Noonan wins that one into the corner. Southwest will be first to it. Durecci will keep it in at the blue line. Right onto the stick of the Southwest defenseman who will drag it out of the zone. With some speed, looking to shoot. He will. It's off the blocker of Tiago. Loose puck rolling in front of the net. Southwest with a stick on it. Back to the point. Shot through traffic. It's well wide of the net. Push back to the point. Pressure. Boyce does well to control that one. Gets it to Bridges in the neutral zone for Noonan. He's got Reed with him. He'll send it on net. Pardon me, Gal. My mistake. He'll give it to Gal. Tries to push it forward to Gal. Goes right into the goaltender, and we'll cover it up for a face-off with 21.5 seconds remaining in this third period and last game of the season. Kepler with the draw. He's got Reed and Bridges up front with him. Reed will win that one back to Lemab. No, couldn't get enough on it to push it back to the point. Good stick checks here. Bouncing puck rolls nicely for Bridges. Rolls off his stick, however, and Southwest will bring it into the zone. Now Kepler moving through center. Bobbled puck given to Bridges. Bridges will fire that one as the time runs out. That will mean the bronze medal finish for the Knights in their final game of the season. Kudos to Southwest putting in a big effort for the tournament. Not what they would have liked. I don't think they got a win at all this weekend. Tough weekend of hockey for them. A good effort from both teams. Knights finishing on a win to finish the tournament. 2-2. Good battle from both teams today. 5-2 finish in favor of the Knights. We'll stick around for the awarding of the players of the game. Number 25 player of the game for the Southwest team. Nash Reed, number 6 for the Knights, player of the game today. 1 goal for sure. I can't remember if he had another, but he was in on a few for sure. I think he was the passer on the goal by Bridges. And that will do it. We're going to take a photo, I think. I'm going to let you go. Thanks very much for watching this season. Hope everyone's spring and summer are good to you. And I'm sure we'll see everyone around the rinks before you know it. Have a great spring and summer. Take care.